If your idea of the ocean is just beaches and sunshine, you're missing out on Earth's most mysterious realm. Did you know that more than 80% of our ocean is completely unexplored and unmapped? That's right, we know more about the surface of Mars than we do about the depths below our very own ocean waves. Imagine this. Somewhere in the deep, there are underwater waterfalls and lakes that look like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. These brine pools are so salty, they create a barrier that many sea creatures can't survive crossing. And it gets stranger. The ocean is home to the immortal jellyfish, which can actually reverse its aging process, turning back into a baby to start its life all over again. Yes, an animal that cheats death. We've only touched the tip of the iceberg. Every creature, every current carries a story, deep, vast, and waiting to be told. So next time you gaze out at the ocean, remember it's not just water, it's a world of mysteries waiting to be explored.
Am I the only one that didn't know how insanely fast Earth travels around the sun? Grab your seatbelts, we're on a cosmic speedway. Every second, Earth cruises through space at an astonishing speed of about 30 kilometers per second. That's over 67,000 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, you could travel from New York to Los Angeles in just about 4 minutes if you could move that fast on the ground. Not only is Earth speeding, but it's also spinning. At the equator, the Earth spins at about 1670 kilometers per hour. Imagine this. If you were standing on the equator, you'd be moving faster than the speed of sound just by the planet turning beneath you. And while all this high-speed travel might sound dizzying, it's all happening so smoothly that we hardly feel a thing. So the next time you gaze up at the sky or watch a sunset, just remember the incredible journey you're on, spinning and orbiting through the vastness of space at incredible speeds. Mind blown.
If you think science is boring but still wonder why popcorn pops, then buckle up for a roller coaster of surprising facts. Let's turn up the weirdness dial. Feeling itchy? You might not want to hear that a human sheds about 600,000 particles of skin every hour. You could say we're all walking, talking snow globes. And here's one for the road. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Makes you wonder what their love stories are like, doesn't it? So next time you think you've got the world figured out, remember it's weirder than you think.
Ever wondered if your body was secretly a superhero? Let's uncover those hidden powers. All right, let's dive into the bizarre world of the human body. First up, your stomach gets a brand new lining every 3 to 4 days. Why? Because it's basically digesting itself. Crazy, right? Next, you're literally star-powered. Every atom in your body was once part of a star. Yup, you're cosmic. And here's a fun fact. When you blush, your stomach lining also turns red. Talk about being all in when you're embarrassed. Ever hear that we only use 10% of our brains? Total myth. You're using almost every part almost all the time. So yes, you are that smart. And lastly, you have the ability to detect 1 trillion different smells. 1 trillion. So, who needs a superhero cape when you've got that kind of power, right?
If your breakfast lasts longer than your car, you're probably eating honey. Yep, the same jar could outlast us all. Let's dive into some more facts that are almost too crazy to believe. Imagine you could taste with your feet. Sounds insane, right? Well, butterflies can. They have taste sensors on their legs to help them find the perfect leaf for laying eggs. Moving on. Have you ever lost a sock in the laundry and blamed a sock monster? What if I told you that the average person loses over 1,000 socks in their lifetime? That's enough to make anyone believe in sock-snatching creatures. And here's one for the movie buffs. Did you know that the voice of Yoda and Miss Piggy are done by the same person? Frank Oz has been bringing these iconic characters to life for years. Last quick fact, bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Mind blown, right? Who knew botany could be as twisty as a mystery novel? Tune in for more mind-boggling tidbits that make our world wonderfully weird.
Think you're good with surprises? Try these jaw-dropping facts on for size. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third keeps the rest of the body going. Talk about a full heart. And here's a spicy one. The inventor of the Pringles can is now buried in one. I guess once you pop, the fun really doesn't stop. Switching to tech, did you know if you start typing 241543903 into Google, you'll find pictures of people with their heads in freezers? It's actually a thing. Don't ask why, just try. Oh, and a quick fun fact, honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old, and it's still good. So it might just outlast your Twinkie stash. Finally, ever wonder why pirates wore eye patches? It wasn't for style or missing eyes. It was to keep one eye adjusted to the dark for below-deck battles. Sneaky, right? Remember, the world's a crazy place, so stay curious and keep learning.